Welcome back to another video of Gaming Fix. For today I'm going to show you how to make, I'm showing you guys something a little different now. I just thought I'd do this because Star Wars Episode 9 is coming up in December 20th. And I haven't seen anybody do this kind of video. I mean, I've seen other people try to do this, but I think mine came out really good. So, my tutorial. So, this is my tutorial on how to make a super cheap and durable basic lightsaber using parts only from Home Depot. I hope you guys enjoy this. So, I'm going to explain everything you need. I'm not going to show parts of me cutting the stuff, but this, you need no power tools. No power tools included, and I'll just show you the main basic parts. So you're gonna need 1/2-inch PVC pipe from Home Depot, and this is 1/2-inch PVC pipe. I bought 10 feet of 1/2-inch PVC pipe at Home Depot for $1.44. So that's really cheap. That's 10 feet of it, and then you want to buy 10 feet of I'm only saying 10 feet because that's the sizes it comes in. But then you want to buy 3/4 PVC pipe. And this right here is only costed $1.68. 10 feet worth of it. And you're going to buy a 1/2 inch cap for the hilt. This will be the bottom cap of the hilt. So those are like the three main things that you need for your lightsaber. But I'm going to tell you the measurements. So the first blade, first of all the blade, you need 40 inches of, you need to cut 40 inches. And this is a no power tool video. So what I did is that I just got a knee pad. I just bent down on my knees. And I just got a saw. If you guys have a saw, or if you have an adult that can help you, you want to get a saw, and you just want to cut. You want to measure 40 inches of this using measuring tape, and then mark it down with a marker. Mark it down with a marker at the end, and then you want to cut it off using a saw. And that's going to be the blade. And then you're gonna for the hilt. The handle, you're going to need 10 inches. You're going to need to cut 10 inches off that 10-foot piece of pipe. So this is what's going to go over the blade. This goes over it, as you can see. It goes over it. This right here is going to be the hilt. This is a basic lightsaber, but it works really good. And you're going to need to cut 10 inches. So this is what you should get, 10 inches. This is how big it should look, something like that. And then you just want to get the 1/2-inch cap right here. And this only cost like $1 as well. So that's $3. That's around $3, but plus tax and all that, it makes it up to $6. But however, since you get 10 feet of 1/2-inch PVC pipe, and you get 10 feet of 3/4 PVC pipe, you can actually just make 2. So all you have to do is just rewatch this video again and use that other 40 inches off that PVC pipe and get another 10 inches off that 3/4 PVC pipe and just buy an extra cap, and you can make another lightsaber so 2 of your friends could duel together. And the tools you will need are going to be a marker, electric tape. I have this orange electric tape here, scissors, sandpaper, and just a saw. This has no power tools at all, and you don't have to drill in anything because this lightsaber will come out super stable. And just to show you the end result, here's what it will look like. So this one right here is already done. I everything's been put together, the handle has enough space. I have pretty big hands, and the handle has enough space for both your hands for only 10 inches. So this right here is 1 hand, 2 hands, so you have enough space. And this right here is the end cap, and I'll show you how I put all this together. I use the electric tape. I'll tell you how many times you have to wrap over and what you have to do. And then up over here, since you have 10 inches worth of a handle or hilt, that's going to leave you with 30 inches of the actual blade to use whenever battling with friends. So so what I did that I'm going to show you is I'll show you how to get started. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to have to cut the measurements. Like I said before, you're going to have to cut the measurements. You're going to have to cut 40 inches of 1/2 inch PVC pipe, 40 inches, and then you have to cut 10 inches of 3/4 PVC pipe, that's 10 inches. You're going to need a cap. And the reason why I use the sandpaper is just to smooth out the rough edges that you get once you finish cutting. And the saw is just to cut it, obviously. And the only tools you need to build the rest of it are just the scissors and tape. And I'll show you how to do that on how many layers you need around there. And next, but I want to say this before we go any further. What you're gonna end up having to do, because of the end result being like it's not painted or anything, you can customize this lightsaber whatever you want. Like, you can customize it. You can put like a wire on the blade. You can paint it black. You can paint it silver, gray, whatever you want it to be. You can paint the actual blade red, blue, purple, green, whatever color you want, basically. So then you and your friends, this would make like a good Christmas gift as well, because it's really cheap and affordable. So then, and you can build 2 of them out of $6, so it's really affordable to build this. And so with that being said, I'm gonna show you how to make just a bland lightsaber, no color, no nothing, just the basic lightsaber, and it's still a lot of fun with. And then the rest is up to you. You can customize however you want. So this is a basic lightsaber, but it's really cheap and super durable, and no power tools included. I mean, no power tools needed. And yeah, so first thing you want to do is you want to build the hilt. The hilt is just going to have this bottom end cap. You want to go to the rough side. Go to the rough side, get the bottom end cap, and we're going to have to put these 2 together. But the only way we can do this is by getting tape. So I'm going to wrap a few layers on here, around right here. And once I finish wrapping a few layers on there, what we're going to do is that this is going to be some really thick to get in, so you're gonna have to push it in hard, and they'll just stay there locked in place. I'm going to wrap this and find out how many layers it takes, and once I finish, I'll tell you guys. Okay, so it takes 6 layers, exactly 6 layers, not 7. If you put a 7th layer, it would become super hard and you can't even put it in. 6 layers is the maximum, and it should look something like this, like a little knob, and there's like a little white up here. That's okay. So it should look something like that. You just want to grab the rough edge. You just want to stick it in. And just like that. And that won't come out. You can, if you want to, since you can't add 7 layers, you can rub a little glue around it on the tape and then just stick it in there. That'll make it more secure. But now, excuse me. Now that we finished the hilt, the next step is the blade. So on the blade, what I did is I got the hilt with the cap already in, and what I did is that I grabbed it, I sticked it on, and I measured. I put a Sharpie line right there. So that means I have to put tape from here to the end. So what you want to do is that you want to get your hilt the handle, stick it on, see where the line is, and once you find out where that line is, what you want to do is from there, you want to mark it, take off the hilt, the handle, sorry about that noise, and then you're going to start wrapping the tape from here all the way down to the bottom. So what you want to do, you want to grab the electrical tape, I'm going to start off at the starting line again, and I wrapped it around twice, but it came out thick. And the way you want to wrap it is that when you have it like this, you just turn it and little of it will show on the side. Like, see that? And then you just do the same thing. And basically you just want to create this motion all the way down to the end. And then once you finish that, once you bring it down to the end, you just bring it back up again. And I'll make sure that's the way it is. Okay, so it actually turned out I needed 3 layers of tape. So I had to get another roll because my orange tape roll ran out. But if you don't have electrical tape, just buy a roll, and 1 roll should be good for 2 lightsabers. So because I already used my orange one before on the other lightsaber, and I had to get an extra roll, which I had enough. And basically, once you have all your tape put on, like, it kind of forms a grip, like a grip on here. And with this grip, you're going to get your handle, and here comes the hard part. Since there's no power tools, there's no drilling, we need something to be tight. So once you have 3 layers of overlap tape on here, electrical tape, you're gonna have to get your tube, and if you have a friend with you, you're gonna have to twist opposite ways. So if you're holding the blade, you have to turn like towards you, and your friends can toward opposite from them, and you guys just have to twist and twist until you finally reach your Sharpie line up here. And once you do that, your blade should be done. So I'm just going to do that because I have a buddy of mine here who's going to help me twist this entire saber up here. And once I finish that, I'll show you guys the end result. So this right here is what the finished product look like. I have put a little tape right here just to for a little space. And this right here is the entire thing. That's the blade all the way up to here. That's the entire lightsaber. And you can paint the handle silver and have the blade blue. There's so much customization you can do with this. And if you even wanted to, it's not shown in this video, but if you made this handle 20 inches big, and you made the blade, if you just kept it as 80 inches big, you could put this in the center, and you can make a double-sided lightsaber. That's a cool thing too. And if it gets hard on the way, you can get a knife and just cut at the side right here. So if you got a knife, you can cut at the side like this with the blade if it ever gets tough. And once you finish, this is the end result, and now you have a really durable working lightsaber made from Home Depot PVC pipe. And yeah, me and my friend just used it right now. It's a lot of fun to play with. It's really cheap, and if you paint it up and you make it look nice, you make the perfect Christmas gift. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is the Gaming Fix. I'll see you guys later, and Merry Christmas.